yeah, even for CR1 half. I mean, I also remember
Their
from running them. They have a
AC's
great
18.
AC too. They're a terrifying early level
I think the only
monster.
thing that
I feel like after taking this much damage, Damien's definitely
100%.
gonna have like a nasty scar somewhere.
And then
Oh yeah, Damien's taken enough damage to kill 3
the
adventurers 4
goblin,
times
the
over.
second goblin boss, it is his turn. He's going
Yeah,
to
pretty
attack.
much,
The
honestly.
bird does 8 hit. He gets a second attack, does
Nope.
9 hit. That's actually supposed to be rolled with disadvantage. Does 8 hit now? Okay.
And the bird's AC is
The bird's AC is what? Holy cow. I'm assuming that's
16.
like due to evasiveness. Yeah, that's his turn. He's not gonna.
Also, I mean,
Yeah.
theoretically
That's
speaking,
gonna be
tiny
his
things
turn.
would be really hard
if they
to hit.
make it through this turn without
So-
killing everybody, y'all will all join in the next turn. Okay. Yeah, I've got.
I
you.
will remind you, I rolled a 6 in initiative, so
All right.
Yeah.
The bird. It is your turn.
bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, I guess he'll just
Bird. Bird is the
goblin boss. Let's see.
He
Does
does
a
not.
15 hit? Unfortunate. So now down here, like in the proper scrap, not being able to like hit as many, kind of hit and run attacks. It's a less accurate swipe, and it weefs.
All right.
And I mean, the bird only gets 1 attack, so
Then everyone above Damien
that's the
is
end of its
already
turn.
dead. So Damien, it is your turn.
All right. How is this goblin boss looking?
On a
The
scale
one that
of,
was taunting
1
me,
to
the one that
10,
I've been.
in between a 1 and a 2.
I want to.
Okay.
I have a flavor question. Can I hear his heartbeat?
I'm gonna say no. He is really sticking it to you till the end. He hasn't said any verbal taunting, but he is here like he's the goblin boss for a reason. Essentially, he's not soft. He's not gonna back down no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Now the ones around you, you can tell they are
Right.
maybe a little bit frightened.
I got you.
And if you focused on them, you probably would hear their heartbeat, but probably not this guy.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case,
There's
can I hear their
a
heartbeat?
hobgoblin right next to you and a warg close enough to you, and then another hobgoblin a couple feet back, and you can probably hear the 2 hobgoblins' heartbeats beating pretty hard.
All right. Before I take my action, I would like to use my sort of speaking free action, to taunt. I would like, battle. You know, when I'm in battle, the sound of people's heartbeats around me, I can almost dance to the beat. And may I say,
all that edge, Damien.
may I say, your men's heartbeats are a symphony.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
whack him.
that was way more than 6 seconds.
Shut up.
Are you attacking the
Does
goblin boss?
an 18 hit?
Yes.
Yes. That. All right, so that's gonna be another 2d6 plus 1. It's gonna be
Great.
12 damage on the first attack.
He's dead.
So yeah, so I just like take out his actually, I take out his legs, like
Okay.
just absolutely snap his kneecaps and just crumple him. Then I'd like to just like pounce on his chest, or not his. I'd like to like sort of jump onto the like behind him, grab his head by the hair and just like
Mm-hmm.
hold him up so that everyone else can see. Look to your leader as he dies by my hand. and then I'm gonna drop. And now I'm gonna try and can I?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try and like hit the hobgoblin with like Damien's gone full feral at this point. He drops his maul and goes
Okay.
to slash at the hobgoblin with his claws.
Does not hit.
17 to hit.
Are we just doing anime rules? So like time just stops while like
As long as it
the
doesn't go
character's
overboard,
monologue in the
yeah.
middle of the fight.
Right.
I did.
So you said a 17 misses? Okay. In that case,
Okay.
that's Damien's turn.
Well, this hobgoblin,
Mhm.
is going to come up, and he is going to attack you with his longsword. He does. You said does a 14 hit or does it miss? Oh boy. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
meets it, beats it.
All right, 12 damage, half to 6. All right, then the warg
Alright,
is
that's
gonna
not too bad. Light
take
work.
another 5 feet up to you.
Light work, no
And
reaction.
pounce on you, and he hits you and does 11 damage, half to 6. All right. Now Hobgoblin B is a little bit ticked. You know, he just killed his boss. He just attacked the other Hobgoblin. He runs up at you. He was shooting you from ranged, but he's coming up on you, and he hits you. And he does 12 damage, half to 6. Then the last person.
Right.
Oh my gosh, the last person.
Damien's
is the
in
Goblin
single
boss.
digits again.
Thankfully, everyone else comes into the fight this turn. And he is going to attack the bird. There are 2 goblin bosses.
Wait, I thought he just killed the goblin boss.
Ooh, the
There's
second
two
one.
of them.
Oh.
I will say I did whittle down
Yeah.
10 to
So-
4. Or me and the bird
takes
did.
8
Both of us
The
damage.
together.
void.
Okay, that's good. That was max damage.
That's all right. That's all right.
He technically
Bird can
makes 2
tolerate
attacks,
that.
but the second one is at disadvantage. He misses. Okay, hallelujah. I don't want the bird to die. Oh, perfect. Okay.
And the bird had 16
So
hit points
we're
left.
back
The
at the
bird's
top
alright.
of the order, which means Davis, you and your bird get to go because y'all finally showed up. There is a warg and 2 hobgoblins surrounding Damien,
Nice.
and then yes.
Hey, I have a question. I know
Yes.
Ben doesn't have like any actions,
Sure.
but does he get a nut punch? Okay, cool. In that case, like, what would his
Let's find
initiative
out.
be?
5.
Do myself and my bird get separate nut punches, or
I'll
do
say
we share one?
I don't like this.
Cool.
In this fight where he was a unique individual, he gets a separate one. But if you roll and you lose it, you both lose it.
That's fair. I can definitely, because
Yeah.
the bird doesn't get to roll as much, so he doesn't have many chances.
Yeah,
to
y'all
lose
are
his
at
nut
the
punch.
fight now. Y'all can do as you please.
Okay. With my bonus action, I would like to command the bird, and I'll have it do its thing in a second. But with my action, I am going to cast Entangle. So a 20-foot square, starting from a point of my choosing, has these like grasping weeds and vines that begin to sprout from the ground. How many creatures can I fit into it without it like being in Damien's ground?
So what I'm picturing is if you're looking at it on just like a graph, like just the y-axis going up, x-axis going right.
Bless you.
Damien is pretty much at like 1-1, with the warg to his bottom left, a hobgoblin to his top left, and another hobgoblin to his top right.
So I figure
Also,
I could hit top left and bottom left without
Yes.
hitting Damien, then, right? Because I could just put it so that
And then you're
the
probably
last, like, he's
15
just
feet
outside of
away, both up and to the right is where the other goblin bosses. Yes.
Okay.
Even
So the 2 that I was able to, you go ahead.
Oh, also, I was just gonna say, like, as we ran up, I know, like, I'm not, in combat yet, but I'm gonna, like, kind of run up, not next to Bryn, and, like, just be yelling to try and draw attention to myself. That way, hopefully they'll not attack Damien again. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, the 2 targets that were in the effect of this entangle have to make DC 15 strength saving throws.
A. Nat 1. I'm gonna say he's like critically incapacitated.
Normally rolling a nat 1 on a saving throw doesn't do
Then
anything
the
in most
ward
cases.
passes.
It's up to you. But basically, anyone who fails is restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends, though they can use their action to basically repeat the saving throw. Except instead of they have to make a strength check instead, which is slightly different if they have a bonus to the saving throw.
Well, yeah, so the ward passes, the hobgoblin does not.
Okay, so the hobgoblin is restrained. And the area that it is, like, in is now difficult terrain, so it costs double movement to move through the weeds and vines.
Right.
Oh yeah, now my bird. It'll swoop in on the warg.
Great.
And attempt to attack it. And does a...
Yes, they kind of have low
dirty
ACs.
20 hits. Alright, so then it will take 9 slashing damage, and then my bird is going to use its feature Flyby, that it does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach. So then it's just going to, hit and run, fly straight past him after swiping at the warg and drawing some blood, and just keep moving.
Alright.
Yes.
So then that was the 2 of your turns, and then Dylan, it is Damien's turn again.
All right. So did the vines, did they do they essentially like cut off like me from
I'm
the
kind of
other goblin
imagining it
boss and the hobgoblin?
You're just on rocky terrain, like you go from a flat land to immediately a rocky terrain, but like you can still reach them.
Yeah, but you take damage if you go through.
If you attack them without
you
going
don't take
through
any
it,
damage.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Do anything because it's just a difficult terrain.
If it did it like press up against the wagon that they were using? No. Okay. Where's the wagon in relation to Damien?
Everyone approached you when they found you and threw that first javelin, so it's pretty far away.
All right, I got you.
And
the warg and hobgoblin are within melee range, right? All right, I'm going to attack the most damaged hobgoblin then. And I'm gonna try and slash him with my claws again. All right, that is going to be a 19 this time. All right, got you. All right, so that is going to do 1d6.
And how do you kill
that'll
it?
be 10 damage. So Damien just like pads up to him.
Beautiful.
And just right across the throat. And he's going to go to the
Okay. Probably.
He's gonna go to the other hobgoblin. And yeah, because the warg is, I feel like the bird can take that. And he's gonna do the same thing.
It hits.
That one's gonna be a dirty 20. All right. That time it is
and 11 kills
damage.
It on the dot.
And he's he's just gonna straight just and
All right, great.
it crumples to the
So
ground
you
as
are
well.
still surrounded by a warg, or well, not surrounded, but you still have a warg to your bottom left on the axis, and then there is still the goblin boss about 15 feet to your southeast.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I don't think that I can do anything else. Yeah, no, I can't do anything else as a
Great.
bonus
It is the
action, so that's
warg's
gonna be
turn,
my
and he will
turn.
choose to attack you with disadvantage because Hygith definitely distracted him. So the first one's a 15, the second one's a 17. Okay, I'm sorry, Hygith, not quite enough. 14 damage halved. Yeah.
On me. So,
Oh my gosh.
Damien goes down. That was like,
Yeah, then half it.
wait, 14 damage,
So
like
7.
halved?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so 7
14
damage.
was-
So
Oh,
Damien
boy.
goes down.
Okay. Well, you don't make your
He's
saves
now
until
on-
your next turn, at least.
You know.
And that's his
Yeah.
only turn. And then, Caleb, it is your turn. You've run up on the battlefield. There is the warg and the goblin boss left. I cannot hear you.
Do either of
Neither
them look
one's
particularly
bloodied, but you
like
can
bloodied?
tell that the warg is taking more damage because the goblin boss is not taking any.
Alright. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and run up to the goblin boss,
Beautiful.
and I'm just gonna swing my great sword. Alright, so
Oh, it does.
does a
Let's see.
23 hit? 16 damage
Honestly, that's
slashing.
beautiful. Do you get 2 attacks?
Um.
Alright, roll your second attack.
Yeah.
If you miss, yes, but
He's not
no.
dead, is he?
Yeah.
Then 21
Yeah, this Joker's dead as heck.
and
Okay.
13 damage. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and for my bonus action, I'm gonna use expend a superiority dice and use a quick toss, and then like throw a hand axe at the
At the warg, yeah.
the hobgoblin.
Yes, that
Yeah, the warg. Yeah, so 24 to hit, and then that's Alright, 4 plus. Wait, crap, hang on.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it.
Plus 7. So that's math.
So close.
11.
The warg is very bloodied to the point where you can see it is almost dead. Oh, okay.
Okay, and then
Great. Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and use action surge.
Stinking fighters and
Let's see.
there.
Yeah, you can take one additional
Fighters,
action on your
baby.
turn. Can be used one time for short rest. 'Cause he's just after seeing Damien
okay.
collapse, he's just going all out. Yeah. So then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if we
like
could
I
end this
know.
quick.
sprint
I
at him
need for-
again
Yeah,
and swing
we're
my
already
great
30
sword.
minutes over.
Oh,
Alright, so-
not only that, I just went ahead and
19
rolled
to
my first
hit.
death saving throw.
Yes, it hits.
19 to hit with the great sword,
It is
and then
dead as a door.
that's gonna be 16 damage. All right, cool. So
Damien's first.
yeah, he just walked up, just did a little like, just did a little like, like one, and then like kind of did like a whole 360, and then just like took the
Awesome.
goblin boss's heads off, and then turn around immediately, just like pull out the axe, chuck it at
Yeah.
what was it, a warg?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just
Gosh,
ran at
that's
him
awesome.
and just came down
All
directly in
right.
the head with the great axe. Yeah. And
Combat's
then,
over.
sorry, because combat's over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I will say real quick, Damon rolled his first death saving throw. It is a nat one. So that's two.
Wait. He didn't have to roll it
I
yet, though.
mean, combat ends. So yeah.
I mean, he was.
So
was
I
an
still
expert.
hang on. I took the action surge. I got a full. So it's
It
still
is
my
your
turn. I have a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just try and like pour that. Into
I'll let it work. I think he's supposed to be stable first. I don't know, but
does that like?
I'm
Davis,
pretty
do you know the rules?
sure.
Chokes to death on the potion liquid and just dies. No.
I mean, does that?
Just starts
think
waterboarding you with a.
I think that works. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, could I try and like
Absolutely.
prop his head up and just kind of like pour it down his throat a little bit? I'll try. Do you want me to roll like a, I don't know, survival or anything?
Hey now, please
I
quit.
feel like that'd be a medicine check.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yes.
I was just.
I forgot medicine was the thing.
It's a very low
Oh, it's
DC. Please don't fail. Oh, okay, you pass.
18. And that's 44 plus 4.
Right. So that's 14.
And you're alive. Alive.
Yeah. Yes.
Damien. Where am I? What happened?
And fade to black.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
and
is.
then I think that's a good place to end it.
Wait, just I don't actually know with the nat 1
you
on
need
a
to,
saving throw. Would you have just died?
Normally, yeah, nat 1 is you take 2 failures.
And you have
Yeah.
3 total
Yeah, you have
before
3.
die?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get to 3.
Yeah. Cool. Also, okay, Davis, I don't actually know. Technically, normally, like, do they allow the potion thing to be a thing? Do you know? Are there rules on that?
I think you used both. You used your bonus action that turn on quick toss, right? And then action surge doesn't give you an extra bonus action, so you probably wouldn't have had the bonus action to administer the potion.
But combat was over.
I took the
Because we're still using.
I
Like,
took
the
action
turn,
surge.
If combat
took
is
action
ended,
surge,
then
right? I took
you can't
action
take advantage
surge.
of the turn system.
I took action surge. That gives me two attacks per action, and I only took 1 attack and 1 bonus action, so I technically had like an extra attack left.
to throw the potion
So
in his mouth. You
no.
know what? I mean,
Would the attack work with like?
in Baldur's Gate, you can do that. Yeah, like you could literally throw the potion from your inventory at your teammate. However, since he had 2 failed death saves and you would have dealt damage to him, you would have killed him before the potion had taken effect.
Wait, but I mean, if it was still my turn, he hadn't taken a death save yet.
No, yeah, that's true actually. So he hadn't taken the two death save fails.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So the potion like breaks on his face and the liquid falls in his mouth, and then he wakes up.
No, it works. You're good.
I don't know. It's up to Steven, I guess.
But with that, I want to say thank you to everyone watching.
Cool.
We went way over time, and I apologize for that. But we will see you next week. Same dice time, same dice room. See you, everybody.
Hey, no. That's my line. All right, guys, make sure you check out our